At about 9:20 this morning, three armed masked men entered the Scotia Bank Spanish Lookout Branch and held up the assistant manager before getting away with a large sum of cash. Police say the thieves were armed with what appeared to be a shotgun and two short arms, and they escaped in a maroon taxi. Despite surveillance cameras and the security guards at the establishment, not to mention the police station exactly next door to the bank, the brazen robbers still managed to carry out the heist as customers and employees conducted business.
Just after our opening hours this morning, there was a breach where armed gunmen went into our location and committed a robbery. But I want to more focus on the fact that our staff and our customers are safe, they were unharmed, and that to me is the most important thing coming out of this incident. I'm not sure the number of customers. That unit is staffed with about 5 persons. It's a relatively small unit. It serves the Spanish Lookout community and has always done fairly well. We have the appropriate, in our minds, the appropriate security is in place. There are surveillance cameras in that branch. There's security guard on duty at that branch. So we would have done our own security requirements.
Managing Director of the bank, Michael Shaw, did not disclose the quantity of the loot, but the incident is not the first to have happened at that particular branch of the bank. Back on January 30th, 2010, unarmed KBH security officer Stephen Lopez was murdered by robbers who turned their guns on him and a police officer stationed at the bank. Since then, the financial institution had improved its security measures, but were still targeted.
This particular unit is located in the Spanish Lookout community. To some extent, it may be considered a little off the beaten path. But like I said before, we had the appropriate securities in place, and there is a police post nearby. I'm not sure why it would have been targeted. It has the regular Scotia Bank security that is afforded to any one of our branches. It's just an unfortunate incident as far as I'm concerned. We will continue to be vigilant, not just at the Spanish Lookout branch, but at all our branches to ensure that we provide the best security possible. We will not at any point in time try to endanger our staff. Our staff are well aware if something like this happens, is to hand over the money because the money is always replaceable. The lives of our staff and our customers are certainly not replaceable.
While no customers or staffers of the bank were harmed in the frightening ordeal, the robbers disappeared near the entrance to Buena Vista village off the Spanish Lookout Road, where the getaway vehicle was discovered by police. But the plot thickens. The bandits committed a crime prior to the heist in which an elderly taximan was kidnapped, bound, and shot. This morning, 62-year-old Oscar Cordon, a member of the Belmopan Taxi Owners Cooperative, was approached by 3 Hispanic men at the terminal in that municipality. Police say he refused the fare and was then forced into the trunk of his maroon Geoprism taxi. It is believed that the men carried out the heist and then disposed of the vehicle near Buena Vista village and switched vehicles, but not before tying up Cordon and shooting him once to the left hand. Cordon was treated for his injuries and is currently cooperating with police in their investigation. But the ordeal for Taximan is frightening because several of its members have been killed by their passengers.
The guy worked out here with me for the last 3 years in the coop, but he worked for the last was about 20 years now. So I know very little about it at this time.
No, sir. We understand that he was taken right from here.
So that's the way I get if you understand too, yes. That they just get the taxi right out here. That's not something where the first time it happened before. One time they carry like 4 in 1 year. So we just take it as normal, work every day and not worry about it. When your time come.
Veteran taxi operator Carl Stamp says that there is little that members can do to protect themselves because even denying someone service can cost you your life.
The last time the man never got a gun at the man back way, so a gun wouldn't be, it could be of help, but I don't know any other way how we could secure it ourselves. We would have faced the heat when it happened.
Duane, Moody for News 5.